of you and welcome to Gate Academy. I hope I am audible and visible. Please let me know in the comment section that my voice is clear and video is clear as well, so that we can start our session today. And don't forget to share the link of the session so that more students can join this. In today's session, we are going to solve some more questions, or we can say some more problems based on ratio and proportion. Are you guys ready? Okay, let's start with the very first question of today's session. Ratio of numbers of students in 3 classes is 2:3:5. This is the ratio of number of students. In each class, there is an increment of 20 students. After this, the ratio of students will become 4:5:7. Find the total number of students initially in the class. What we have to do, we have to find out the number of students initially. That means before the increment of 20 students in each class. How do we calculate this, and what is the correct answer of question number 1? Here I am having 3 classes and the ratio of number of students in all these classes is given as 2:3:5. But it is given that after the increment of 20 students in each class, after the increment of 20 students in each class, the ratio will become 4:5:7. The ratio will become 4:5:7. If I check the difference between the initial ratio and the final ratio, I find there is a gap of 2. There is a gap of 2. This 2 will come because of the addition of these 20 students in each class. That means I can say that the value of 2 over here is equals to 20. That means the value of 1 over here is equals to 10. The value of 1 over here is equal to 10. That means if I found the total number of students of all these 3 classes initially, that means before the increment, I'll find it as 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 5, 10. That means what I have to do? I have to multiply this term by 100 just to calculate the original answer. And before increment, there are 100 students in the class. In the all classes, 100 students are there. And if I want to find out the number of students, the total number of students after the increment, that is equal to 100 plus 60. That means the total sum equals to 160 students after the increment. After the increment. Thank you so much, Nayak. Okay? After the increment, the total number of students in all classes is equal to 160. But here we have to find out the total number of students initially, that is equal to 100 students. That is equals to 100 students. Clear? Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Let's see what is our question number 2. There are 1,554 students in a school, and the ratio of number of boys to girls is 4:3. Okay. After some day, 30 girls joined the school and some boys left the school. So the ratio of boys to girls becomes 7:6. how many boys left the school? What we have to find out? We have to find out the number of boys who left this school so that the ratio of boys to girls will become 7:6. What I have to find out? I have to find out the number of boys who left the school. How do I calculate this? How do I calculate this? I have to find out the number of boys who left the school so that the ratio between boys and girls will become 7:6. Anyone in the comment section? Okay, let's start doing this. It is given that the ratio of boys to girls is given as 4:3. So I can say that there are total 7 students in the school if I am having 4 student as boys and 3 student and girls. That means I can say that there are total 7 students in a school, but it is given that we have total 1554 students. That means the value of 7 over here is equal to 1554. Now this term is present on the multiple of triple two. That means 222. A very good evening, Janvi. Now from this we can find the exact number of boys and girls in the school by multiplying both these terms by triple two. So we can say that before joining or before left the school, we can say that there are 888 boys in the school and 666 girls in the school, right? And it is given that after some time, how many girls? 30 girls join the school. That means the total number of girls will become 696. Right? That will become 696. And at the same time, some boys left the school, but we don't know the exact value, so we can just assume it as X. That means X boys left the school. So we just simply subtract X from here and we will get 888 minus X. Right? X minus 8. But in the question, it is also given that after all this, the ratio of boys to girls will become 7:6. That means I can say this. I can say that if I am having girls and boys and girls as 888 minus X and 696. This ratio will become 7:6. Now what I have to do? I have to find out on which multiple this value is present, so that we can make this value is in ratio. So when I multiply 6 by 112, I'll get my answer as 696. That means I can say that this term is present on the multiple of 112. That means this term should be on the multiple of this also, right? So if I multiply my 7 by 112, I'll get my answer as 812. I'll get my answer in 812. So from this I can say that 888 minus x, that should be equal to 812, so that I can get this ratio after all these operations. From this equation, I simply calculate the value of x, which is equal to 76. Which is equal to 76. That means we can say 76 boys left the school. We can say that 76 boys left the school. At the same time, 30 girls joined the school. Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone? How do we calculate this question? Initially, we have this ratio and this value. And with the help of this value, I simply calculate the exact number of boys and exact number of girls in this school, right? It will be 116. Wait. Yes, it's 116. This is 116. Yes, thank you so much, Janvi. So we just calculated the exact number of boys and girls, and with the help of these value and with the help of this ratio, I just simply calculated the value of x, which is equal to 76. Which is equal to 76. Clear? Is it clear? Okay. Now let's move to the next question, which is our question number 3. There are 1 rupee, 2 rupees and 5 rupees coin in a bag, and the ratio of number of coins is 2:4:3, and there are total 250 rupees in a bag. Find the number of coins, or we can say find the number of each type of coin respectively. What we have to do, we have to find out the number of coins of each type. If I am having a bag, there are 1 rupee coin, 2 rupees coin and 5 rupees coin in the ratio 2:4:3, and if I talk about the total amount or total value, that is equal to 250. Now what I have to do, I have to find out the number of coins of each type. A very good evening. What is the correct answer of this question? And how do I calculate this? I'm having 3 types of coin: 1 rupee coin, 2 rupees coin and 5 rupees coin. If I talk about the number of coins, they are in the ratio 2:4:3. If I calculate their values, very good Rajesh and Harshit. If I calculate their values, if I am having 2 coin of 1 rupee in my bag, so that I can say that I am having 2 rupees. I am having total 2 rupees. If I am having 4 coins of 2 rupees, that means I am having 8 rupees. If I am having 3 coins of 5 rupees, that means I am having 15 rupees. Now, if I calculate total value, I'll get my answer as 25. That means I'm having 25 rupees in my bag. But as per question, I'm having 250 rupees in my bag. That means the value of 25 over here is not 25. That is equal to 250. That is present on the multiple of 10. Now what I have to find out? I have to find out the number of each type of coin. Now, if the value of 1 is equal to 10, that means what I have to do, I have to multiply each value by 10 just to calculate my correct answer. So, the number of coins of 1 rupee, that is equal to 20, 2 rupees is 40, and 5 rupees is 30. So, the correct answer of this question is 20, 40 and 30. 20, 40 and 30. Very good, Sham. Very good, Yeshu. Clear? Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 4th, which is quite similar. There are 1 rupee, 50 paisa and 25 paisa coin, and the ratio of number of coins is 3:2:5. If the total value in bag is 252 rupees, then find the number of coins of 25 paisa. What I have to do, I have to find out the number of coins of only 25 paisa. How do I calculate this? How do I calculate this? Again, I am having 3 types of coin in my bag, that is equal to 1 rupee coin, 50 paisa coin and 25 paisa coin, right? And we all know 1 rupee is equal to 100 paisa, right? We all know 1 rupee is equal to 100 paisa. Very good, Charm. If I talk about the number of coins, so I can say that they are in the ratio 3:2:5. Now if I calculate the value of them, if I am having 3 coins of 1 rupee, so that I can say that I am having 3 rupees in my bag. If I am having 2 coins of 50 paisa, I can say that I am having 1 rupee in my bag. If I am having 5 coins of 25 paisa, I can say that I am having 1 rupee 25 paisa in my bag. But in total, I am having 5 rupee 25 paisa in my bag. But as per question, I am having 252 rupees in my bag. That means this value is not 5.25, that is equal to 252, and it is present on the multiple of it is present on the multiple of 48. It is present on the multiple of 48. Now what we have to find out? We have to find out the number of coins of 25 paisa. That means what I have to do? I have to multiply this term by 48 so that we can find the number of coins. And when I multiply this term by 5, I'll get 240 is my answer. I am having 240 coins of 25 paisa in my bag. I am having 240 coins of 25 paisa in my bag. Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone? Okay. Now let's move to the next question. In a bag, there are 1 rupee, 2 rupee, and 5 rupees coin, and there are total 90 coins. The ratio values of coin is 2 ratio 8 ratio 15. Find the number of coins of each type respectively. This time what we have to find out? We have to find out the number of coins. What we have to do this time, we have to find out the number of coins. What is the correct answer of this question? Very good, Charm. Let's see. Okay. This time again I am having 1 rupee, 2 rupees, and 5 rupees coin. But this time I am having the ratio of values of these coin, and that is equal to 2, 8 and 15. That means 2 ratio 8 ratio 15. Now this time what I have to calculate? I have to calculate number of coins with these values. If I am having 2 rupee in my bag and that is of 1 rupee coin, so I can say that I am having just 2 coins. If I am having 8 rupees of 2 rupee coin, that means I can say that I am having 4 coins. If I am having 15 rupees each of 5 rupee, I can say that I am having 3 coins. And in total I am having 9 coins. But as per question, I am having 90 coins. That means it is present on the multiple of 10. Now what we have to find out? We have to find out the number of coins of each type respectively. So we just simply multiply each term by 10 just to calculate our final answer. And that is equal to 20, 40 and 30. 20, 40 and 30 is my correct answer. Is it clear? Clear? Okay. Now let's move to the next question, which is our question number 6. Here it is given that 150 is divided among 4 parts. First part is multiplied by 4. Second part is divided by 4. In third part, 4 is added and 4 is subtracted from the fourth part. Now, all these 4 parts will become equal. Find out the value of third part. What we have to do? We have to find out the value of just third part. You have 2 minutes time. You have 2 minutes to solve this question and try to answer this. What is the value of third part? Try to solve this question. This is very easy question. Trust me, this is very easy. Okay, let's discuss this. I just divided this 150 in 4 parts. First part is A, second part is B, third part is C, and the fourth part is D. I just simply divided this 150 in 4 parts. First part, second part, third part, fourth part, right? According to question, it is given that if first part is multiplied by 4. Okay, Shreyas, let's see. If I multiply first part by 4, so I can say that it is 4a. What I did, I just simply multiply my first part by 4. Second part is divided by 4. So I just simply divided my second part by 4. Let's see, Sham. In third part, 4 is added. So I simply added 4 in my third part. And 4 is subtracted from the fourth part. And I simply subtracted my 4 from the fourth part. Now all these 4 parts will become equal. And all these 4 are equal. Now what I have to do? I have to calculate my third part. So I just assume all these parts are equal to x. Right? And I can say that, or if I found the value of A, B, C, D, I can simply get my 150 again. So with the help of x, I just simply calculate the value of A, B, C and D. So I can say that A is equal to x by 4. Right? B is equal to 4x. C is equal to x minus 4. And D is equals to x plus 4. Now just simply put all these values in this equation. I am having just one variable and one equation. So I can say that from this I can write x by 4 plus 4x plus x minus 4 plus x plus 4. That is equal to 150. Right? So I can simply eliminate these two terms and I'll take LCM over here and we simply shift this denominator over here. So I can write it as x plus 16x plus 4x plus 4x is equals to 150 into 4, that is equal to 600. So I can directly write 600 over here. 25. 25x is equals to 600, right? Or I can also write it as 6 into 100, right? 25 fours are 100. So I can say that the value of x over here is equal to 24. The value of x over here is equal to 24. But what I have to calculate? I have to calculate just third part. That means what I have to calculate? I have to calculate the value of c. And the value of c is equal to x minus 4. So what I have to do? I just simply put the value of x over here and subtract from 4 from this and I'll get my answer as 20. So the value of third part in this question is equal to 20. Clear? Very good, Janvi. Very good, Sham. The correct answer of this question is 20. Clear? Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Rupees 36,000 is divided among A, B and C in such a way the amount received by A to the B and C together to the ratio 1:3, while the amount received by B to A and C together in the ratio 5:7. Find out the amount received by C. What I have to find out? I have to find out the amount which is received by C. Again, you have 2 minutes to solve this particular question, and after that we will discuss this. A very good evening, sir. How do we calculate this? What I have to do, I have to divide this 36,000 rupees among A, B and C. And what I have to find out? I have to find out the amount received by C. 12k. Very good, Charm. Very good, Janvi. Yes, your answer is correct. Okay. What we have to do, we have to divide this 36,000 among A, B and C. So I can say that the amount received by each A, B and C, if I do the sum of all these three values, it will equal to 36,000, right? And as per question, it is given that the amount received by A and B plus C together, it is in the ratio 1:3, right? And here we have another ratio, the amount received by B to A and C together, that is in the ratio 5:7, right? Very good issue. Okay. Now if I calculate the total sum over here, that is equal to 4. And if I calculate the total sum over here, that is equal to 12. That means we are saying we divide 4 rupees over here and we are saying we divide 12 rupees over here. But as per question, we divided 36,000 among these three. That means the value of amount will remain same in these in both ratios. So what I have to do, first I have to make these value equal. So we can't make this as 4 because this value will move into decimals. So we just simply multiply this equation by 3 just to make this amount equal to 12. So we simply multiply this equation by 3 and I'll get my new ratio as 3:9 and the sum will equal to 12. So the amount in both given ratio is equal now. So if I say that out of these 12, which is equal to the amount, that means this is equal to 36,000 rupees, that is present on the multiple of 3,000 rupees, right? If A is getting 3 rupees out of 12, that means A is getting 9,000 rupees. A is getting 9,000 rupees. Here the value of A plus C is equal to 7. But as per this ratio, we can say that A is equal to 3. That means if from this A is equal to 3, we are left with the 4. We are left with 4. that is equal to the value of C. So from this we can say that C is equal to 4. But what we have to do, we have to cross check this value. As per this ratio, we can say that out of 12, B is getting 5. Out of 12, B is getting 5. So just simply put this 5 value in this value. So from 9, if B is getting 5, so we are left with 4, which is equal to C. So we finally get the value of C, and we just simply multiply this term by 3000 so that we can calculate the amount received by C, and that is equal to 12,000. Thank you so much, Rakesh. If we want to calculate the amount received by B, what I have to do, I simply have to multiply this term by 3000 and I'll get my answer as 15,000 rupees. I'll get my answer as 15,000 rupees. Is it clear to everyone how do we calculated all these values? Here, what we have to do, we have to make this amount is equal. What we have to do, we have to make the value of amount is equal. And after that, we just simply calculated the rest things. Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear? Can we move further? Is this clear or not? Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 8. A fixed amount is divided among A, B and C in 2:3:5. But by mistake, it divided in the ratio 3:7:5. So that C gets a loss of rupees 400. Find the total amount. What I have to do, I have to find out this total amount, or we can say this fixed amount. How do I calculate this fixed amount? $2,400. Very good, Rajesh. Okay. Let's see. A fixed amount is divided among A, B and C in the ratio 2:3:5. the amount is divided in ratio 2 ratio 3 ratio 5. But by mistake, it divided in the ratio 3 ratio 7 ratio 5. If I just simply calculated the total sum of the amount, here I am getting 10 and here I am getting 15. So what I have to do? First I have to make this amount equal. So I simply multiply my this equation or this term by 3 and this term by 2. So I'll get my new ratio as 6 ratio 9 ratio 15, right? And here I get my new ratio as 6 ratio 6 ratio 14 ratio 10, right? Here there is a difference of 5. Here there is a difference of 5, and because of this difference C get a loss of 400 rupees. That means the value of 5 over here is equal to 400. That means the value of 1 is present on the multiple of 80. That means 1 is equal to 80. Now what I have to find out? I have to find out the final amount, and that is equal to 30. So just to calculate the final amount, what I have to do? I have to multiply 30 by 80 just to get our answer as 2400 rupees. So the fixed amount is 2400 rupees. Is it clear? Okay, this is our method number 1. This is our method number 1. We can also solve this question with the help of fractions. So let's try. Initially, if I see in this ratio, C is getting 5 rupees out of 10. Here, we are going to discuss method number 2, which is based on the fractions. From this ratio, I can say that C is getting 5 rupees out of 10, right? What I can say that in the first ratio, C is getting 5 rupees out of 10. That means I can say that C is getting exactly half amount. C is getting exactly half amount, right? But as per this ratio, I can say that C is getting just 5 rupees out of 15. What I can say that C is getting just 5 rupees out of 15. That means C is getting 1 by third part of the total amount. And because of this, there is a loss of 400 rupees. Because of this difference, there is a loss of 400 rupees. That means I can say that 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3, that is equal to 1 by 6. That is equal to 1 by 6. 1 by 6 is equal to 400 rupees. Because of this gap, C gets a loss of 400 rupees. So the value of 1 by 6 over here is equal to 400. 1 by 6 is equal to 400. Now what I have to find out? I have to find out the total amount. And when we talk about the fractions, we know 100% value, that is equal to 1 in the fraction. So what I have to do? I have to calculate the value of 1 over here. So just to calculate the value of 1 over here, I just simply send this 6 over here, and what I'll get? 400 into 6. So the correct answer of this question is 2400. We can also use this method just to solve this type of question. Is it clear? This is our method number 1 and this is our method number 2. Is it clear? The correct answer of this question is 2400 rupees. Yes, math 1 is easy. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 9th. A man have gold and silver in the ratio 1:2. He divided his total ornaments equal in his two sons. The ratio of gold to the silver received by first son is in the ratio 2:3. Then find out the ratio of gold and silver received by another son. Now what I have to do? I have to find out the ratio of gold and silver received by another son. A man divided all his ornament in two equal parts between his two sons. First son and the another one, second son. Thank you so much, Samarth. Okay, what is the ratio of gold and silver received by another son? If a man having gold and silver is in the ratio 1:2 and he divided his all ornaments in two equal parts, and the first son received gold and silver in the ratio 2:3. Now what I have to do? I have to find out the gold to silver ratio received by another son. Okay, Sham, let's see. Okay, Samarth, let's see. Okay. Let's take one example. If I'm having two toffees, right? If I'm having two toffees and I have to divide these two toffees into two equal parts. So what I did, I just simply divide this toffee as one in this region and one in this region, right? That means I can say that if this value is equal to 1, then this should be equal to 2, so that I can say that if this value is 1, this value should be double of this. This value should be double of this, so I can simply divide it into two equal parts, right? Okay. If I total this, I'll get 3 here, and if I total this, I'll get 5 over here. So firstly, what I have to do, I have to make this value double of this value, so that I can divide all these ornaments into equal parts. What I have to do, I have to divide all ornaments in equal parts. So this value should be double of this. Double of this. So what I have to do, first I have to make this value double of this, so that we can simply divide this into two equal parts. Okay, I am having in my initial ratio, or I am having my original ratio as this, and the other ratio is this. I can't make it as 3. I can't make it as 10. So I just simply multiply this term by 10 and just simply multiply this term by 2, and I'll get my new ratio as 10:20 ratio, that is equal to 30, and I'll get here 4:6 ratio, that is equal to 10. No, wait. I have to multiply this term by 3. I have to multiply this term by 3 just to make this value 15, and 15 is exactly half of this. So I'll get my new ratio as 6:9, that is equal to 15. Now what I have to do? A man having 30 kg of gold and silver mix, and what he has to divide? He has to divide this 30 kg in two equal parts. That means he can divide it as 15 and 15, right? Two equal parts. Now we can say our ratio will become 10:20, and this ratio will become 6:9. So we can say that if we talk about gold only, if if the first son gets 6 kg of gold, we are left with just 4 kg of gold. That means another son will get 4 kg of gold. If the man having 20 kg of gold and he give 9 kg of silver, sorry, 20 kg of silver, and he give 9 kg of silver to first son, he left with 11 kg of silver, which he gave to another son. That means if we have to find out the total sum over here, which is equal to 15, here we have the sum equals to 15, and here we have sum equals to 30. So 30 kg of ornament is divided into two equal parts of 15. So what we have to do, we have to find out the ratio of gold and silver received by another son, that is equal to 4:11. That is equal to 4:11. Is it clear? The correct answer of this question is 4:11. Is it clear? Okay. Now let's move to the next question, question number 10th. The income of a person is increased by 3:4, but his working hours are decreased by 5:4. Still, still after he gets 120 rupees more per day, find out his initial wages per day. What we have to do? We have to find out the initial wages per day of this man, or we can say of this person. How do we calculate the initial wages of this person? Wages per day, this should be equal to income multiplied by working hours. We have to apply this formula just to calculate the wages per day. just to calculate the wages of a person per day. Okay, let's start. It is given that the income of a person is increased by 3 ratio 4. So if I write down the ratio of income, initially he is earning 3 rupees, but now he is earning 4 rupees, right? But his working hours are decreased by 5 ratio 4. If he initially he is working for 5 hours, but now he is working only for 4 hours. Now what we have to do, we have to calculate the wages per day. So what we have to do, we simply multiply these terms just to calculate the wages per day. Initially he is getting 15 rupees, but now he is getting 16 rupees. That means he is earning 1 more rupee. But as per question, he is getting 120 more rupees. That means the value of 1 over here is equal to 120 rupees. Now what I have to find out? I have to find out his initial wages per day. That means what I have to do, I have to multiply this 15 by 120 just to calculate the initial wages. Fifteen into 120, and that is equal to 1800 rupees. That is equal to 1800 rupees. Is it clear? Is it clear? Initially he is earning 15 rupees, but after the changes he is earning 16 rupees. There's a gap of, or there's a change of 1 rupee, but as per question there's a change of 120 rupees. That means 1 is equal to 120 rupees. Now what we have to find out, we have to find out the initial wages, that is equal to 15. So we just simply multiply 15 by 120 just to calculate our answer. Clear? Okay. Next question. Rupees 500 divided among A, B, C in such a way rupees 16 more than 2 by 5th share of A and rupees 70 less than 3 by 4th share of B and rupees 4 less than 3 by 5th share of C, and all these parts are equal. What we have to do, we have to find out the value of B. We already discussed similar type of problem, so calculate the value of B in this question. What is the value of B in this question? We just simply divided 500 rupees among A, B and C. What is the value of B in this question? Okay, let's start discussing this. It is given that 2 by 5th part of A and 16 more in this. This part is equal to the 3 by 4th part of B, and what we have to do, we have to less 70 from this, and this part is equal to the 3 by 5th part of C, and what we have to do, we have to subtract from 4 from this. Now what we have to do, just to find the value of A, B and C, we let assume it equal to X or K, right? Now we just simply calculate the value of A from this equation in the terms of X. So I can say that X minus 16 multiplied by 5 by 2 is equal to A, or I can say that 5x minus 80 divided by 2 is equal to x. From this, I can say that b is equal to x plus 70 multiplied by 4 divided by 3. Very good, Sham. So I can say that 4x plus 280 divided by 3 is equals to b. And from this, I can say that c is equal to x plus 4 multiplied by 5 divided by 3, or I can say that 5x plus 20 divided by 3. Now I am having my value of A, B and C. Just simply put these values in this equation. Now I am having one variable and one equation. I simply calculate the value of x. And as I get the value of x, I just simply put the value of x in this equation just to calculate the value of b over here. So the correct answer of this question is 200. The value of b in this question is equal to 200. Is it clear? We have the values of A, B and C. What I have to do, I just simply have to put these values in this equation. I can write this equation as 5x minus 80 divided by 2 plus 4x plus 280 divided by 3 plus 5x plus 20 divided by 3, and that is equal to 500. Right? That is equal to 500. What I do, I just simply take the LCM. LCM is equal to 6 and we shifted 6 over here, and this term will become 3000. This term will become 3000, and what I have to do, I just simply have to calculate the value of x and just simply put that value of x in this equation just to calculate the value of b. Clear? Is it clear? Yes, the correct answer of this question is 200. Right? Okay, let's end this session here only. We'll discuss some more questions in tomorrow's session at the same time, that is 7 p.m. Till then, keep smiling, stay safe, bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching this video and good night to all of you.